Welcome guys to this new video. Excel allows you to type just about anything into your worksheet. You can enter text into your worksheet. You can enter the numbers, you can enter the percentages, you can enter the dates, you can enter the currencies and many more. This feature is called the number formats and it's really important to understand how these work. So let's get started. Formats tells exactly what type of data your field contains. So when we enter the date 13th April 2021, you can see that the format is automatically applied in this here drop down menu. It is date format. So Excel knows from the entry that this is the date format. From if you click on this drop down menu, you can see that there are many more options available. So first one is the general format. The general format at the top is the default number format for every cell in your spreadsheet. So here you can see that I have not applied any formatting, so it says the general format. Here I have not applied any numbers, so it is general format. Here I have applied the percentage. While typing, I have applied the percentage symbol, so it automatically identifies that this is the percentage format. So when you enter something, Excel try to apply the right number format automatically. And if Excel can't recognize the type of data you are using, it will apply the general format to that cell. You can see here that text formats are always aligned on the left hand side and number formats are always aligned on the right hand side. If cell contains numbers and text both, then it will be aligned on the left hand side as text. Any numbers on the left hand side like this, you can see it over here that these numbers are aligned on the left hand side. It means the format is text and the format is not the correct format. So you can change the format from this. You can just go here and type the number format. So the number format will be applied here. Excel requires your data entry in a pretty specific way and specific type. In these dates, you can see that cell is just using the general number format. There is no other format is mentioned, and that means Excel don't understand the correct data in here. If you try to apply the fill handler to this data, then it will not work correctly. If I try to apply this fill handle, then you can see that it's not working correctly. It shows me the wrong dates. So how we can solve this problem? To solve this, we need to enter the date as the Excel understands. So Excel understands that if I type like this 27th February 21, so it will understand that this is the date form. You can see it over here. It is applied the date format. Here I would need to apply it again. You can see it over here that both these cells are applied the date format. So now I drag this and apply the fill handle, then my dates will be correctly shown. Since the Excel understands the formats and makes it easy to use the fill handle to continue this series, we do not have to take efforts in entering each of this one by one. So make sure when you enter the data, you enter in the correct format. So let's check the other formats as well. So next one is time format. You can see that in the first cell time shows correctly, but in the next cell, the other cell, it's wrong because the entered data is wrong. To enter the time, use colon. So if I want to enter the time, then I need to type like this. So then my Excel will recognize that this is the time format. Next one is number format. You can use this format from the drop down menu to apply the number format. So it will apply the number format, or you can use this comma style value to apply the number format. So here I have applied the number format. Just you just have to click and your number format will be applied. So next ones are percentage. We are saying it again and again that every data needs to be entered in a certain way. When you type a number followed by the percentage sign and press enter like this, then it will recognize that the percentage format is applied. If you type like this, like I have typed here 10 and 5, then it will not recognize that this is the percentage format. Here we need to apply discount as percentage. As you may remember, percentage can also be written as a decimal number. You need to keep this in mind because it's not easy to remember and you may make mistake while entering the percentage formats. So for example, if we apply percentage formatting to this cells, if I apply this formatting here, you can apply it from directly from here or you can apply it from here as well. So if I apply this, you can see that it has changed to 1000 percentage. So for data entry, it's just better to include percentage style like this to enter percentages. So before entering this data, if I want to enter percentages over here, I can just select this and type percentage. And now when I enter any data, so it will be in the percentage format. You don't have to apply percentage again and again. You can see it over here that discount is applied wrongly if I have changed this. So now we need to correct this data. So I'm deleting the wrong data. Now you can see the format is applied correctly. The next one is accounting format. Depending on your regional settings, when you apply this format, it will be applied with your currency. Now here is my general format. Now I am applying the currency format. So here it is applied the currency format. My currency format is in the dollars, so it's applied in the dollars. Now if I want to change this, instead of dollars I want to apply the rupee sign, then I just have to go here, the dollar sign. With that you will see you will get a drop down menu. So in that you can just see that these are the options available. I'll just select this, so my format will be changed. So you can apply the rupee format as well. There are two other options available here. You can see this two tiny little options here. So these are the options to increase the decimal or decrease. So if you want to increase the decimal, just click on this. So you can see my decimals are increasing. If you want to reduce the decimals, you can click the other buttons as well. This will allow you to control how many decimal places you want in your cell or in your data. Remember that we are not changing the any actual value of the cells. Here you can see that I have not changed the actual value of the cell. You can see in the formula bar that we are just making the formats correct. We are not changing anything. So now onwards, make sure you use the right formatting and it will make your data look much better. So thank you guys. Thanks for watching.